What's up, world? This is your boy X doing another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the lack of understanding people in the world today. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because there was an interview last night that happened between Trevor Noah and Tommy Lauren. And, they were going back and forth. And it's not what they were talking about or how they felt I had the issue with. Because I pretty much knew what each person was going to say. It's more the people who commented on it and the lack of understanding that we have as human beings. And why I'm saying that is because they talked about police brutality, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. And the problem I have with the lack of understanding is this. Like, people are so quick to get mad at you, but don't understand where you come from. Like, do a lot of people think about that? That you fully don't understand why they're snapping or going off like that? Like, I even went off when the two shootings happened, the one in Louisiana and the one with Pharrell, but I can't even say the man's name, but where the girlfriend videotaped the shooting, with the incident with the cop. She put it on Facebook Live. Yeah, I got so upset because I know how that feels to lose someone to a shooting. You know what I'm saying? By a police officer. I know how that feels. I lost my god brother, Reggie Doucette, R.I.P. to the man. Missed this man so much. Whew. Getting emotional just thinking about it. But I lost my god brother to it. He was shot for no reason. He was in his underwear, to be exact. Yeah, he was in his underwear. You could do your research. It's out there. And that hurt me. And I had to be one of his pallbearers, which means I had to carry him out of the car into the funeral, into the church for the funeral, and I had to carry him back into the car to the gravesite and then put him above his grave where they will, and then gently lay him down. So it's really hard for me because I've dealt with it. So when I see the family and all them crying and devastated, I understand fully because I've been a part of that. My god brother died because of something like that. You see what I'm saying? I fully grasp and understand where they're coming from. I can see why they feel the way they do because that's the way I feel. And until we get to that point, a lot of issues won't be solved. I mean, the main thing that can solve all of our issues is Christ. It's Christ, first and foremost. But how do we not understand why people are so upset? That's what makes me so irate. Because I remember posting about the two shootings that happened. I posted a video on my Instagram. I had the fist up. And I said, they don't really care about us. I was just mad. And then I had someone hit me up in my DMs. This girl who's saying, black people were pathetic. We need to do better or whatever. All this crap. And she also mentioned about how her boyfriend is a fighter and his life matters too. I didn't comment to her. Yes. But she is absolutely right. Her boyfriend life matters too. But there's a difference between her boyfriend and me. This is the difference. He signed up to be a fighter. He chose to be a fighter. I didn't choose to be black. I'm just born this way. He chose to be a fighter. So he chose the job and he knows what can happen on the line of duty. That is a fact. I didn't choose to be black. I didn't choose to deal with the issues of being black. So when people don't understand that, and it goes both ways, because as a man, I will never understand what it's like to give birth to a child. You can make all these simulations for a man and everything, but we will never truly understand what it's like to have a child. And when people begin to realize that, we will never understand that, we can move on better. Like I always tell younger guys this when they're going to date girls. I always tell them this. I say, when you date a girl, this is the first lesson you need to learn. You will never understand what's really going on in her head. You never will. As soon as you get to that point and you can understand that you will never understand her, the relationship can move on swimmingly. Because you won't. Fellas, you will never understand a woman. Women, you will never understand a man. That's why we bump heads so much. And that's the problem with some of these racial issues. You just don't understand because you would never have to go through it. And what made me so upset about the girl who went off on me, she's Native American. You out of all people should understand what we going through. You Native Americans, sweetheart, they took your people out. They try to erase you from existence, from history. Make sure there was no more of y'all. They were trying to do what Hitler did to the Jews to y'all. But that's whatever. But it's like crazy to me because people, like, I've had conversations about that with my white friends. Anytime I talk about my God brother, like right now, I can feel my eyes watering up. And like, I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to talk about other stuff. But like, you don't understand how emotionally drawing that is. You know what I'm saying? How heavy that is on your heart. I haven't looked at cops the same since then. And I had friends and people who were close to my family that were cops before that. And I'm still close to them. I'm still cool with them. But outside of them, I don't look at cops the same. Another perfect example. How many people have gone through this? You're riding in the car with your friend, and the cop pulls you over. You're in the passenger seat, and the cop comes to your window. Just one cop now. No other cop in the vehicle. He comes to your window on the passenger side, asking for the license and registration. Weird, right? You're on the passenger side. Why is he asking for the license and registration if you're over there? And he's looking at the driver. He's literally on my side. But he looked me up and down. I was with one of my friends who, she was white. And she was like, why was he on your side? And I looked at him like, really? Why was he on my side? Come on. But again, this lack of understanding is really hard to deal with. And I think we will never truly understand. Now, there's a lot of stuff that we can agree on that are wrong, that don't make sense. The KKK don't make sense. They were wrong. They were trying to erase a race of people and treat people worse than animals.